guys, I'm Tanya, and today I'm going to show you guys what bullet journaling is. I only discovered this a week ago, so I'm no expert, no hate in the comments, but it's really cool and I had to show it to you guys. Bullet journaling is basically a very easy way and a very organized way to organize your thoughts and daily tasks, or to keep a list of stuff. And I know that sounds boring, but take a look at this. So this is my actual spread that I did for my bullet journal. Doesn't it look rad? It's literally so cheap and customizable because you can go and pick any notebook you want. It can be the cheapest notebook out there because you're gonna design it on the inside and it's gonna look amazing. You get to create your own layout, design, pick your own color scheme, and you can even switch up what your weekly theme looks like because that's what I do. I get bored very easily and that's why it's hard for me to commit to a notebook because I buy all these notebooks, but I never use them all. So this way I can get excited about designing the next one and having a fresh new look every week. These are my two bigger notebooks that I own, and I tend to love this type of design where it has all these inspiring quotes and stuff on it and super adventure-y because that's the type of person I am, and I feel like they really fit me. So right now I'm using my bullet journal on this big guy and I'm digging it. Honestly, all you need is a notebook and some pens. If you want to be more creative, you can use some highlighters or that creative tape that has all the cool designs on it. The types of pens I use are these Sharpie pens because I love the way they glide on paper and how they come in so many different colors. But I'd say that a black one is definitely essential. Now it's up to you on whether you want a lined, dotted, or blank notebook. Now I'm artistically challenged and can't draw anything. So if you're like me and you feel like you're not capable of doing this, you totally are. It doesn't require that much work, and honestly, if you get a lined notebook like I did, it's so easy to draw the lines. But if you're good at drawing straight lines and stuff, get a blank one. You'll have so many more cool ideas. Now on these pages, you can add lists of books you need to read, movies you want to watch, bands you need to listen to. Because for me personally, I feel like I'm always with a friend in a car and they put on a song by a band that I just fall in love with and I need to write it down, but I always lose it. I'm the type of person who writes on sticky notes and then loses the sticky note, or writes it on a big piece of paper but then writes my next thought on another piece of paper, and it's everywhere. This way everything's just in one place, not only your daily tasks, but these lists that you can keep as well. You can also have a list of short-term and long-term goals, or even weekly goals. I'm not actually a goal setter myself, but I feel like that'd be very beneficial for people who like to set the goals. And a really cool thing that I thought of was basically taking a piece of paper and taking a giant shit on it with your ideas. Draw a bunch of different banner ideas, arrow ideas, border ideas, things to wrap your lists around, or anything you really want. Now this page is messy because it actually is my legit planning sheet. It's not something I just made up for the video. This was actually the one I first used ever, and I just got ideas from looking up banner ideas on Google and drawing them all and seeing if I liked them. Once I figured all that stuff out, I picked out another piece of paper and tried to lay out exactly how I'd like my page to look. I feel like this is a very important step because you never know exactly where everything will end up. Like this one, I realized that my bottom score is too close to the bottom, so in my actual one, I had to move everything up a little bit. It's also a good way of throwing in a test here and there to see if it works. Like for example, I stuck in this little number thing here because I didn't know if it would work and I didn't end up using it. So this is my actual one that I'm using for this week. Again, like I said, I'm gonna switch it up for every week coming ahead, but this is the current week, and at the top I just have a plain banner with a week on it. So I just have very simple banners for my Monday to Sunday with X's as bullet points because they're, you know, they're punk rock and I'm a punk rocker, so they work out for me. And at the bottom here, I have a to film and to shop section because I find that I upload 3 to 4 videos a week, and if I jot the videos ideas on here, then there's a very good chance that I'll actually upload. The to shop section is also really important to me, and it's something that I think I will continue on every theme. And at the bottom I have habits because I like to do more of these things. So walking split, I don't just mean around the block. I mean, this is taking him on the 3-hour hikes, and for the working out, of course, this will make me feel guilty if they aren't colored in. At the very bottom, I have my daily steps, and yes, I know it just says steps, but that's because I didn't realize I didn't have enough room. Nobody's perfect, okay? And it was the very last thing I did, so I was like, you know what? Everything else is fine. I'm not gonna redo the whole thing, and I just left it as daily steps. So I have a Fitbit, and it's one of my favorite things ever, and it keeps track of your daily steps / weekly steps. So I figured if I write my weekly steps on here, it'll motivate me to get more steps the next week. The ideas are honestly endless, and you can just go on Google or Pinterest and look up bullet journal ideas, and your inspiration will get flowing. I had this huge inspirational spark, and I just kept on going, and I probably did this for a good 2 hours yesterday. So it's really fun and beneficial, and if you'd like to try it out, please Instagram it or tweet it to me, tag me in it, add a Skylit Avenue or hashtag a Skylit Avenue. All my links are down there. And also, if you add me on Snapchat as well, I'll be taking photos of my weekly theme so that you can get ideas as well. Feel free to steal any ideas that I gave you in this video, or go on Google and look up any ideas you'd like. Ultimately, make up your own. If you like the banner of one design, the columns of another, and the bullet points of another, stick all 3 together and you have your own customized theme. So that is all for today's video. Be sure to give it a giant giant thumbs up. Again, please show me on social media if you make it yourself. And thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. Bye!